Hi students, in this video we will guide you how to create the ledgers in Tally ERP9. So in previous video we already guided you how to create the company. So company is in front of you. So once we have already created the company, we will go to the respective company, and here in order to record different kind of transactions, first of all you have to create the different kind of accounts. It's like chart of accounts. Like some of the softwares already have built-in chart of accounts. Here also the basic chart of accounts we have built in, but we have to create the name of our customers, name of our suppliers, different kind of expenses. So we will guide you about the ledger creations for the assets, for the liabilities, for the suppliers. All these things we will discuss now. So in order to create the ledger, what you have to do, you will select this account info. You will go to account info, and here we have a tab ledgers. You will click on ledgers. In order to create, you will go for creation. The tab create is for creation. Display, later on I will show you whatever we will create. We can have a look here which account or which chart of accounts we have already created, and alter is for changing. So if you already put the wrong spelling or you want to change the name of your supplier, so all these changes you can do here. Correct. So how you will create, you will go for accounts info, ledgers, select create. Let us slow down in the system. So once you will click on this one, a new window will open. So we will create different kind of accounts in front of you. Say students, say ABC Limited Liability Company is one of your supplier. So it will come under sundry creditors. So you have to select under the category of sundry creditors. Currency of ledger, you are selecting the local currency, whatever the local currency you will have, which you selected at the time of creating the company. In case you want to maintain the balance bill by bill, what is the benefit of selecting this one? When you are updating the payment, it will ask you against which invoice you want to update the payment. If you select here no, it will not ask you. When you are making the payment, you are recording the payment, it will not ask you against which invoice you want to update this one. Credit days, students, how many credit days we have with them? You can put inventory values affected no or yes based on the situation you can expect. You can write here. Here, one important thing, you will put the TRN number of the supplier, and once all the details you already recorded, you just need to press Control A. As you know that in Tally ERP9, this is the shortcut key to save all the information. We go for Control A. So one of the supplier we learned how to record. Now students, in the same way you can record, in the same way you can record this customer as well, say one of another company, Zayed Limited is one of the company which is your customer. So you will select here sundry debtors. All the details as it is, you will fill the way we filled before. Here you will put the TRN. Only the difference about selection under which account it will come. So if it is your customer, you have to select sundry debtors. If it is your supplier, you have to select sundry creditors. So like that, you will save. One important thing, let me guide you. Sometime, you are shifting from one software to another software. So in that case, there is a possibility you have the opening balance. Say this customer already owe you 20,000. So you can put here 20,000 as opening balance. So same thing, either you can press Control A or you can accept it. Like that, you will be able to save it. In the same way, students, you can create here the expenses. You can create here the bank account. Say one of the bank accounts you want to create, Emirates NBD. So here you will select the category bank accounts. It's already built in the Tally ERP9 software. So once you select this one, it will ask you to put the account number, IBAN number, SWIFT code. Of course, bank will issue you all the details. And after recording this one, of course, the bank will have the, bank is one of the registered entity. It will have the tax registration number as well. So you can put the TRN number for the bank as well. So like that, you will create your bank account. In case you are shifting from one software to another, there is a possibility, say 15,000 balance you already have in your account. So you can put as opening balance. So whenever you will have the opening balance, either it is for supplier, for customer, you know that in accounting, we read two kind of accounts. One of the type we have real account, another we have nominal accounts. For the real account, balances will carry forward to the next period. So say by the end of the year, you decided that you are shifting from one software to another. So here you will put the balance. After that one, students, how to create, say, one of the expense. I want to calculate, create the salaries expense. I will write here salaries expense, say is one of your indirect expenses. I will put here, usually salaries are not vatable. You will select here not vatable, and like that you will save it. Correct. In the same way, students, you will be able to create different kind of ledgers. You want to create for the fixed assets, you want to create for the income. Like one of the ledger you will have to create for the purchases, to update your purchases. One of the ledger you will have to create for your sales, to record all the sales here. So like that, different kind of ledgers you have to create. Students, once you have created the different kind of ledgers, the display button can be helpful for you to view how many ledgers you have created till now. See, you can have a look. ABC Limited, I created as supplier. Emirates NBD, I created as bank. Purchases, salaries, expense, sales. Zayed Limited, I created as my customer. So all the details I can view here. Correct? So there can be a long list as per your requirements. There is a possibility you can have 50 clients, you can have 50 suppliers. For all those suppliers, you can create the details here. Say the third button we have for the alt. Say one of the detail I want to change. Say this company name has been changed, or some other details have been changed from their side. So I can go to alt option, or sometime you will notice that one of the spelling mistake you did. So you can go to alt option, correct? Students, here itself, I can guide you in case you have created one of the ledger and you want to delete it. Say you think that it was not required, you just created it unnecessarily. So what you will do, you will go for alt. Say let me go to this Zayed Limited. I will press alt D. So once you press alt D, it will ask you whether you want to delete this one. So you will press yes, so it will allow you to delete. Say like this one will remove from here. Like now you can see when I will go to ledgers, I will go to display, you cannot see this account here. Correct. So in this video, we guided you how to create, how to view, how to make the changes in already created one, and how to delete. So all these things you learn. In the next video, we will guide you about the inventory items, like if you are selling the product, how to create the different items of inventory, how to create their units. And in the coming videos, we will guide you about the recording of different kind of vouchers. So that's all about regarding the ledger creation. Thank you very much.